Welcome. I'm so excited to be here today with our latest guest, Fiona Dogan, with Julia B. Fee, Sotheby's International Realty, for yet another episode of Secrets of Top Luxury Global Advisors, where we talk all things real estate, all things luxury, and we also have a little bit of fun. So welcome, Fiona. I'm so excited to chat with you today.
Thank you, Kristine. Thank you for having me. I love to do this kind of thing, and let's have some fun.
Excellent, excellent. So, Fiona, you've been in the business now for over 15 years. And
Mhm.
actually, in 2022, you were named Westchester Magazine's best real estate agent. And you ranked in 2022 of the top 1.5% of agents nationwide. And within William Pitt and Julia B. Fee, top 3%. So obviously, you are an expert at selling luxury real estate. And I know you're based out of the Rye office and also service Westchester, New York. So let's just jump right into this and let's ask you, what is the first thing that you do every morning when you wake up? First thing.
First thing I do, mix a strong cup of coffee. I come downstairs to my kitchen. I look out at my beautiful pond that you can see behind me. I take in the serenity of nature, and then I attack my day with my agenda, and I plan my day, my week, my month, my year. And every day it changes, and every day something rises to the top. And I'm a list kind of girl, so I make my lists and I like to knock it all off.
Oh, I love that. Sounds like you're a planner. So, so that's great. What's the last thing that you do before you go to bed at night?
So I really do not like to take work to bed with me. It's just not fun. So I love to watch foreign movies or foreign series. You know, the more obscure, the better. So I wind down with a foreign movie, and I like to read novels, or I'll catch up on the international news. I like to read The Guardian and The Times, and Euro News, things like that. So I like to clear my head of all things work, because I find it freshens me up for the next day.
Yes. Okay, great. So tell me, what do you love most about real estate?
So from the business angle, I love that it is an intense, agile, cerebral, challenging business. You cannot sit back and coast. So you've got to be on 24/7. You've got to be at the top of your game. You are representing clients. It's a big, chunk of money. It's the biggest transaction they'll ever do. I like it because it challenges me. I love it because it has so many facets. You have to know about construction and finance and lending and law, et cetera, et cetera. So I just love the challenge of a very, very intense business. But on the personal side, there's so much psychology that goes into real estate, and I love working with my clients. I mean, I only have wonderful clients, of course, but I really do love getting to know different people, different age groups, dreams, wishes, plans for the future, and it's a real privilege to be a part of that journey where people are basically stepping foot into the next chapter of their lives. And I get to be part of that, and I get to manage it for them. So I love all of it.
Oh, that's wonderful. You can tell that you're very passionate and enjoy your work. What three things helped you become so successful?
I am eternally optimistic. You always have to be that in real estate. So I always see the sunny side of the street. I have a very upbeat personality. Not much phases me. I don't get discouraged. So I'm always, forward looking. I'm very resilient. I am calm. When the going gets tough, I get going. So, none of the ups and downs and the zigs and zags of real estate faze me too much. I enjoy it. And I've been told that the secret sauce that I have is that people believe anything I tell them because of my accent. So
That's
I'll
funny.
just leave that right there.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. So what is the most important thing that you do right now when you're marketing a property? What's the most important thing? Because I know you do a lot of things, but what's like the one?
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a blanket. It's proper preparation prevents poor performance, and that's some management slogan. But basically, you have to prepare every home like it's worth $20 million, and the buyer has to be wowed. So if you ask me one single thing, it's photography, because everybody shops online, and it has to be HGTV ready, and people, they just won't bother if it doesn't look stunning. But behind the photography is a tremendous amount of preparation and decluttering and downsizing and freshening up and repairs and things like that. So when I put my name to a house, I'm very proud of my homes because my name is on them. And I make sure that that house is dazzling, because you got to hit the ground running. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. So
Right. Right. Love that. Love that. So in talking about service and, going above and beyond for your clients, let's talk about luxury. What does luxury mean to you in terms of real estate?
Luxury is very personal, and there's a rarity value. So luxury for me means something that you've dreamt of, something that you've always thought is unattainable, something that you always thought was out of your grasp. And all of a sudden you can have it and you can enjoy it because you earned it and you deserve it. So that's kind of how I see luxury. If it's just, buying a new car or getting a new dress or something. And in real estate, I think luxury is the realization of your dreams, big or small. So you can talk about the construction of a home, the quality, the add-ons, the personalization, the upgrades, but if it doesn't make your heart sing, then it's not luxury. So it's a very different take for everybody, but for me, I think it means something that you thought you could never have that you can now have, and you earned it and deserve it. So luxury.
Yeah. Love that. Love that. So let's shift gears a little bit and let's have a little fun. I'm sure you spend a good amount of time in your car driving when it comes to real estate and showing property. What is your go-to song right now when you're driving in the car to work, to a listing appointment or a buyer?
So for whatever reason, I'm totally into Tom Jones right now. The latest
I love Tom
Jones.
Jones.
So I'm playing Mama Told Me Not to Come, My Delilah, and interestingly, for a real estate agent, a realtor, Burning Down the House.
Nice.
Which is a lot of fun. But there is one song that is so peppy that people just get annoyed with it. But Darlene Love has a collaboration with Paul Schaefer, and it's Zippity Doodah, Zippity A, My oh my, what a wonderful day. So if I just want to go at it, that's my song.
That's the song. I love it. So what's your favorite social platform right now and why?
So if you asked me 2 days ago, it would have been Instagram, because it's instant, the graphics are dazzling, you can add a ton of movement or music or whatever you get to choose. But I was actually in a PR meeting yesterday, and they were like, TikTok. I said, oh, okay, let me check out TikTok. And so it's my new favorite platform. Videos, information, education, instant, attractive. So I think it's going to be the future of Fiona in real estate.
Yeah, everything's going TikTok. I'm hearing a lot of the TikTok buzz, so very interesting.
That's right.
So tell me, Fiona, what are you most proud of?
So personally, I'm most proud of my children. I have 3 great kids, and I really enjoy them, and I'm proud of the people they've become. I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of my husband. And, I don't say this lightly because, humans are humans and people are people, but if you can look around and actually like the people you're with, I think you've done something right. So I like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
But professionally, I'm very proud of the fact that I built my own business. I did not have an assistant. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have any help. I built my business from the ground up, and I think that's worth something.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So in terms of business, what was your biggest sale ever?
Actually, it was this year, off-market waterfront rye sale, gorgeous home for 7.3 million, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, waterfront with a dock, really channeling kind of Newport, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, but right in our town. So I love that home.
How fun. And congratulations on that. That's
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
So what do you treat yourself to when you want to reward yourself? I'm a big believer in celebrating our wins. So what's your little thing that you like to treat yourself to?
Oh, it's not little. I like to go luxury travel. That's my thing. So I don't like on a daily basis, I don't particularly run around rewarding myself because there's always a new challenge and there's always a new client, and I love that.
Mhm.
But when I dial it back, I enjoy luxury travel and I like to go international and I like to go to different places. I love history, I love culture, I love food, I like to be off the grid. So that's my little reward.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Where are you going next? Do you have a destination in mind that you have thinking about?
Yeah, yeah. No, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be in Turkey and Croatia.
How fun. Oh my goodness. That's
Awesome,
great.
awesome.
That's great. So, what's your absolute favorite meal in the world?
So my favorite food is Turkish food, and it's the most underrated cuisine in the world. And people think it's spicy or it's foreign or whatever it is. It is fantastic. They have the best vegetable meals. They have the best grilled food. So I just love Turkish food. And there's a particular dessert called künefe with kaymak, and it's like a caramelized baklava with clotted cream. And I mean, I'm going to leave that right there. It's outstanding. So
I'm gonna have
that's
to
my
find
favorite
that.
food.
That's fun. That sounds amazing. So let's play hot or not. So this is always fun. So I'm just gonna say a word and you're gonna say if you feel that it's hot or not. All right, you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. Tiny houses,
Hot.
video,
Hot.
Facebook,
Hot.
Instagram,
Hot.
TikTok,
Hot.
the real estate market.
Scorching hot.
Hot. Okay. Wordle,
Hot.
sneakers at work,
Not.
Zoom meetings,
Hot.
home office,
Hot.
green kitchens, the color green.
Not.
Okay, at least we got a few, we got one knots in there.
I told you I'm always optimistic.
You are, yes, I would agree. I would concur. So, in closing, what would you tell your younger self? Like if you could go back in time and talk to your younger self, what words of advice would you give to your younger self?
So I think about this not for myself, but for my kids and for all the young people, really. And I think my mantra is nobody's better than you. Do not believe the hype. Don't fall for the graphics. Don't fall for the, the cards with the beautiful families. And trust me, I wish them well. But, people show you what they want you to see. And kids, I think, are often so intimidated by that. So I always say to young people, just nobody's better than you. Just have confidence and do your thing. And, on a lighter note, I would tell any young person, travel, 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 because that's how you get to know people and that's how you get to know the world. So those
Love
are
it. Thank
wisdom.
you. Oh my gosh, this was incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your words of wisdom and your secrets with us. We really appreciate you so much. So thank you, Fiona, for being on. And everybody check out Fiona, check out her social media. We'll have all the links below. And thank you again for joining us today.
So much a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.